Roleplay After Dark is for adults.
We'd be dropping F-bombs and G-dangs and all other kind of language.
Before we play, we put our kids to bed. You should too.
I'm Salem Saberhagen, and in my first mission with the Serene City Watch, I'm escorting Amber Hammersmith on a mission to find her family's sacred hammer, the Fistwhistle. So far, our best and only lead is a sketchy tiefling named Roland. He's led us into a bandit's hideout, but we've just discovered he barely knows who they are. What'll happen now? Find out in Roleplay After Dark.
All right, welcome to Roleplay After Dark. This is a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition real play podcast. My name is Nick Kaltenbach, and I will be your dungeon master.
My name is Robin Kaltenbach, and I'm going to be playing character Amber Hammersmith. She's a dwarf ranger.
I am Allison, and I am playing Roland, the rogue tiefling.
I'm Thor Anderson, and I'm playing a Salem Saberhagen.
And Thor is his real name.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about what was in the case. We just, we whacked those dudes off and then we took their stuff. We didn't really ask them questions.
You what those dudes off?
We whacked those dudes off. They had their stuff. We beat them up. We took it. They're no longer with us. It's all good.
Salem, I don't know if we should trust these guys. I think we should make them take us there. I don't know if I trust the map they're going to give us. I don't know if I'm going to trust their info they're giving us. I think we should make one of them lead us there.
You want one of the you guys to go?
Unless you can prove somehow that this information is reliable.
So you're asking Belrast, the lead guy, if one of us of his guys will go with you?
That's what I think should happen.
Who's doing the persuading?
Yeah, I think I'm doing the
roll.
persuading.
Allison, if you want to persuade, you one of the things is that you've got to roll, but then you've also got to come up with how you're going to persuade me to come in. You could use all your background.
Glitter cannons.
You got glitter cannons, but you've also got a background with these guys. Kind of, you might be able to use that to help. Salem, would you like to make the roll, please?
Yeah,
You're persuading.
I'll make the persuasion roll.
Okay.
Just with my unless you can, prove us the reliability of this information, we're going to need somebody to, It's a 3 plus 5.
An 8.
An 8 does not do it, I imagine.
Yeah, buddy. I've got really no incentive to help you. You're pretty much. Definitely a cop. Definitely.
He's looking over the glasses.
Definitely a cop.
Oh no.
Well, I see. If persuasion didn't work, how about intimidation? I point my crossbow right at his head.
Oh no. Okay, so you point the crossbow right at his head, huh?
Yeah, and I'm gonna make an intimidation roll.
Okay. Go ahead and make an intimidation roll, Thor.
The 13 plus 3, 16.
Okay. So Belrast is like, all right. I don't want to bother these two guys. That we've got a thing going. I'll come. Fuck it. I'll come with you. I'll show you where it's at. It'll be fun.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
You've joined. You've had a character join your party. You have a character named Belrast who joined your party.
And now he's going to lead us there, right?
When I say that's what I thought, I also lower my crossbow.
Lowered your crossbow. All right. Jeez, thank you with the peace and everything. All right, so shall we spend the night here and finish and start in the morning, or do you want to just you want me to get my shit right now because I'm not doing anything? All right, so you see him start gathering up a bunch of his stuff, and every once in a while he huffs and he looks at his boy Tony, and he's gives him a little huff, and after getting all his stuff together, and he After he gets his stuff together, he's like, all right, y'all follow me. We're going to head out to the King's Road. And then we will, about a day's journey, we're going to hit the bridge and we'll go from there. So you make your way back through the dungeon that you were at, and you crawl back up into it's like kind of a weird forest where the dungeon was slightly in between the trees. And then you make your way back to like the main road that comes out of the north of the town that you were just in previously. And you start making your journey. I'm going to roll to see if anything happens to you on your way. Oh my God, why are there so many little 6-sideds in here?
Is that what she said?
Look at those tiny dice.
They're so cute.
That's also what she said.
Okay, so you don't encounter anything on the road. You're essentially seeing every once in a while a merchant come by, or a shepherd has some animals and is passing by, but you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. After about a day's walk, you come across, you start coming towards what Belrast has told you is the bridge that we have to go to. So as you're walking up the road, it's getting near the evening, you start to see coming down the opposite direction, 3 shapes essentially coming down the road too, 3 travelers. You're walking, and Belrast starts to notice these people are coming down the same road as you. And he kind of, yeah, he like kind of
uncomfortable.
Yeah,
lazy.
Exactly. It gets a little comfortable.
A little wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. So as you're getting closer and closer to the bridge, you realize that they're also going towards the bridge, and they get there a little bit ahead of you and then are just posted up on the bridge.
They were walking toward us, or they were walking with us?
They were walking the opposite direction.
Okay. There's a bridge in between, and
stopped.
now they're standing on the bridge, so we can't get across it.
Right.
Okay.
No, I mean, but yes, that's the implication.
We can.
I'll make a perception check to what's it called? Just determine the level of danger of these people.
Okay. So yeah, a perception check. Let's do that. Robin got a 1.
I got 4.
I got a 10. 9 plus 1.
Robin.
Do I do my wisdom on top of it? Plus 3. So yeah, 4. Okay, yeah.
Robin was like
4. I was looking the wrong direction.
She rolled a 1. She poked her finger in her eye.
No.
What was Salem's roll?
9 plus 1, 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Like these guys, let's have a picnic. These guys look super friendly.
Yeah.
That's my deal. I guess I'm like, I got 18. I'm like, what are we doing, gentlemen? How are you? What's up?
So Roland's got an 18.
So Roland can see that they are like, it's 3 larger humanoid shapes, and they seem to have like an animal with them.
Each one?
Just
3?
one animal.
Oh, just one animal. Okay.
What's up, gentlemen? How are we doing?
So you decide, you guys decide to approach the bridge.
Guess so.
Okay. Roland, so you're going to go ahead and make the introduction. You're going to walk up and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to be friendly. Does it seem like that's
As you get closer, I'll give you a better gauge of what's going on. So you guys are like probably 60 feet away, and you can finally tell that it is 3 orcs that have kind of like posted up like they're just like palling around, and a giant goat.
Looks like we're about to run a good time.
Oh no. And this
Poor goat.
The poor goat. So yeah, that's what you see. You see 3 orcs and a giant goat posted up on the bridge, just kind of like palling around on the bridge. They seem to be like smacking each other, fighting maybe a little bit.
Okay. And then how wide is this river? Like, is it too wide to swim across? Is it too, if like we looked both directions, is there anything we could cross so we didn't have to go across this?
You see the bridge is kind of like a shallow bridge. It's not like a bridge over like a deep chasm. The water is just kind of like murky and deep, or not, excuse me, not deep, but brown. So you can like maybe cross it, but you don't know what's inside it.
Okay.
How are you feeling, fellas?
I think Allison, weren't you gonna? Yeah, wasn't Allison approaching them?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about
She
it?
said hi. She's like, or she.
Salem, you got my back.
I got my warhammer. Let's check him out. How's it going, gentlemen?
Maybe the best course of action here might be persuasion.
To
I'm
let
good
us
with that.
cross. Yeah, let's do persuasion.
All right.
All right. Do you want to take the lead then, Thor?
Who has the highest persuasion? I have 0. So
Roland doesn't have his character.
So, like, most of mine are loops and I have high
okay,
roll,
Thor,
so
what's your
that's why
persuasion?
I'm just going.
+5.
Yeah, you should totally persuade, sir. Persuade away.
All right. I guess I approach. Does one of them look like he's got charge over the others, or like knows,
Leader?
like a leader?
Yes, there are 3 orcs. The 2 look similar. They're kind of green with just like new tusks type looking stuff.
They're
Younger type dudes. And there's an older one that looks like the big fucking giant's enemy. If you've seen the remake of he's got like a broad chest with like red sideburns.
Oh, cool.
Kind of like in a giant kind of way.
Okay, so I guess I approach and then
And Jack Reacher, that's the guy you want to headbutt when you get into prison. You find that guy, you headbutt him, and you let everyone know. Don't
There
mess
is
with
also a
me.
giant goat.
Oh, and there's a goat. All right, go ahead, Salem.
yeah, Salem's going to approach and approach the gentleman who seems to be in charge, and he's going to say,
I'm with the Serene City Watch. I'm escorting a couple of folks here to the nearest city, and we need to get through on this bridge.
All right. And Thor, did you say that you were trying to persuade them? Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll. Or did you already and I miss it?
no, I did not roll the watch. I was just explaining the narrative. I'm from the City Watch, and I'm escorting these folks across this bridge, and we need access to the bridge.
Yeah, I think that was very persuasive. And it was, I mean, I was riveted. I was taken away on a journey.
Riveted. I was taking back.
It's gonna be another 3 + 5.
This guy smells like a cop.
I've got the uniform.
He is a cop. Well, we're here and we are going to, charge a toll for you to cross this bridge. We saw you guys coming up and thought that it would be a good chance to, make some cash. So empty your pockets. You can give us 10 gold and we'll let you go. How about that?
I don't have a lot of money, but what I have is a particular set of skills.
And so it is up to you, Thor. If you'd like, you can, that was a persuasion. You can make an intimidation roll now based off of that comment.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to try the old raise the crossbow and said,
You may want to reconsider.
All right. Yeah. Give me an intimidation. Does anybody also keep in mind, folks, while Thor's talking, if you guys have like something you want to do, like maybe try and do like a sneak attack or like something, could you like butt in and be like, hey, I'm going to try and do this.
yeah, without any help, my
Fuck 'em
roll
up.
is an 11.
You fucked them up.
I didn't know how the intimidation roll was going to go to see if like I needed to
It's
swing my
an
hammer
11.
yet.
Is there anything that you guys could do to help Salem's intimidation check to make it seem like you guys are more scary than you are?
Pull out a weapon. Pull out my I have a dagger, right?
Yeah, I was going to pull out my
That's
warhammer.
my weapon.
So I got my warhammer.
Step well, like what I was thinking is like if I can roll to see if I can intimidatedly. I don't know if that's even a word. It's not. Like step behind him with my dagger, kind of like posture. Oh, posture. Can I posture?
All right. Why don't you both give me a d20?
I got a 4.
16.
Okay. So he actually believes that Roland is here to fuck shit up. Something about his dandy little shirt says that he doesn't give a fuck. All right. So I guess I don't want any trouble with the city guard and this guy with the nice shirt. I'll let you pass. But next time, definitely 10 gold. I've got
How about not?
How am I going to feed my goat?
How about you feed these nuts?
Salem and Roland fist bump. Boo.
I fist bump Roland.
So has anybody attacked these guys yet?
No. So as we last left off, you beat my orc puzzle. And you successfully intimidated the orcs into not doing anything. And so they allowed you to pass. So as you continue over the side of the bridge, there is starting to get later in the evening, and Belrast starts to say, hey guys, what about we set up camp, go ahead and have some food, eat some dinner, get a good sleep, continue on the next day. We'll take you to the spot where we got that money from those guys. So that stuff from those guys.
That's important.
So he starts to go ahead and pulling down his pack and putting his tent out and his bedroll out, I should say. What do you guys have any preparations that you need to do as characters for your evening or for your next day of adventure? Anything you want to say or do with your teammates? Any character building?
Go ahead and reload my sleeve cannons.
Reload your glitter cannons.
Yeah, I gotta do that. And also have my tiny little pistolita.
You got a pistolita?
So I would like to clean that and make sure it's all good. But other than that, if you guys want to hang out or whatever you guys are doing tonight, I would what's up?
What's up, guys? So Roland kind of comes around to everybody as they're putting camp together and asks, be like, hey guys, what are you up to? You guys want to chill?
One-on-one scenes with Roland.
Should we get I don't know, a campfire going or something?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
I have control flames, but I guess it's not actually creating. This is controlling flames. So I guess never mind.
So the answer is yes. We should put a fire together.
So cop guy, are you telling me you can or you can't start fire? I don't understand the college talk.
No.
All right, I guess I'll do it myself. Belrast goes over there, and after a little bit of fiddling with the flint and steel, is able to get the fire right going.
And as soon as you notice it's starting to go, then Salem can kind of help from there or whatever, control flames.
As the ranger, I'm going to go look for food and get food for the party. I guess we have rations. Maybe we don't need food.
That's something you could do.
I'm going to go get some squirrels, maybe. We'll roast some squirrels over an open fire.
Is
Right?
food going to be a thing that we have to worry about and stuff like that? And, the actual survival aspects of things?
I kind of have a rough idea of it. You basically have 10 days worth of rations in your pack at all time.
Okay.
And so unless you know that you're going to go on a long journey, or unless you're going to be gone for a long time and have to say hey, I'm going to buy a lot of food. Yeah. Then I'll be able to kind of get the idea of when you need to stop back into town.
Okay.
I have +3 to survival. So should I see if I bring food back for everybody?
So Salem decides to go off and hunt.
Amber.
Excuse me. Okay, cool. Yeah. So go ahead and describe to me how you would how your character hunts.
I have a short bow.
Okay.
So I use my short bow to hunt some squirrels. in the trees because we're in a forest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm up to.
Okay, go ahead and give me a die 20.
1d6. Okay, give me a die 20.
I want to see if you catch any squirrels.
This die has not been good to me. I got a 9. What do you add to that? Wisdom?
Let's see. Do you have any animal handling or nature skills? Let me see for a sec. Oh, survival? Okay, so yeah. With
9 plus 3 is 12.
Plus your proficiency bonus, which is
2.
plus 2. So you do go ahead and roll the die 6, and we'll do high, mids, and lows to decide if you got.
Yes.
So you got a 3. So you got a total of 2 squirrels.
Okay. I bring the squirrels back. Before I bring them back, I clean them.
All right. So you got them and bring them back to
I have
camp.
a nice little tray, like a nice little board, a piece of wood, that I split in half. That I laid the meats on, and I just bring back to the party. Dinner, guys! I got dinner.
The cuts of squirrel.
One of my character things, because I'm a ranger and I'm a guard, is I'm also really into making sure everyone's fed. I'm really into that.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure everyone's taken care of.
Okay.
So I brought squirrel meat back for dinner.
All right. So y'all are gonna basically go to sleep. So Thor, one of the things that happens when you go to sleep.
Salem doesn't actually sleep.
Oh, okay. Tell me about your dream touched character.
Salem goes into a sleep-like trance wherein I can be sent to task doing one simple task, which is usually maintaining my crossbow bolts. And then I can cast the spell Alarm when everybody's sleeping, which I can actually pull it up over here. Are we in kind of a open area, or what kind of terrain are we in right now?
So right now you're actually kind of in the transition between where it's kind of like a big open highway style dirt road to where you went off the bridge and now it's starting to become forest again.
Okay, gotcha. Because I just have this. You set an alarm against an unwanted intrusion. Choose a door, a window, or an area within range that is no larger than 20 a 20-foot cube until the spell ends. An alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or large creature touches or enters the warded area. When you cast the spell, you designate creatures that won't set the alarm off. You also choose whether the alarm is mental or audible.
Yeah, and so are you setting off a mental or an audible one?
This is going to be a mental one.
Okay. So Thor, while you go into your state where you go while you're, did you say it's a meditation basically?
It's like a sleep-like trance wherein I can be made to perform one simple task.
Right. Okay. So as you're trying to do your simple task that you normally set yourself to doing and go into your trance-like state, you keep having this feeling like you're looking or being looked at by somebody.
Okay, but it hasn't tripped the alarm though.
No, it hasn't tripped the alarm. Every time you seem to get kind of that sleepy closed-eyed feel, you see 2 eyes looking back at you.
I'm gonna roll a perception check. So 15 plus 1, 16.
Can we also roll a perception check?
Well, right now this is just happening to Salem as he is kind of doing his sleep ritual. So you'd all probably be in your bedroll.
You're all asleep.
He's got his spider senses going.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the Terminator where the T-200 stands there while John Connor and Sarah Connor sleep at night.
That's fair.
It's kind of how I picture it in my brain.
I'm going to go ahead and snooze it up.
So what do you do from there? Thor? Oh, actually, you gave me a roll, correct?
Yeah, a 16.
A good roll, right.
A 16
So-
perception check.
You can tell that what's going on is not happening in real life. You can tell that this isn't something that you're like a creature you're seeing out in the distance or something like that. You can tell that this is something different.
Okay. Do I know how? Kind of. I'm gonna roll an Arcana check.
Good call.
That's a 10 plus 3, a 13.
So that means you're trying to sense magic in the area.
Kind of. He's trying to tell if he can tell, like what
It's magic,
if
and
there's a
so,
magic.
what kind of
Arcana
magic,
is.
whether
Okay.
it's conjured or whether it's like charmed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can tell that it does feel like somebody's trying to contact you.
He's trying to contact me. I guess I'll roll an investigation, or maybe no. Yeah, I guess I'll roll an investigation to see what I can figure out further.
You kind of like look around your sleeping quarters and don't see anything disturbed. You look off into the distance, into the like the fir trees that are there, and you don't really see anything. You don't see anything around.
Interesting. I guess I will. Well, I don't think Salem would like rouse any of the other people or anything like that. I think that if Salem knows something's there and he knows it's not a threat, then he doesn't what's it called? Like
Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
just like don't make a problem where there isn't one or whatever.
Okay. So, and your alarm hasn't gone off. So,
Exactly. If my alarm had gone off, we'd be in a different situation.
right. So, you just kind of like go back to your thing then.
Yeah, but I maintain awareness of it as well.
Okay. So, as you start to go back to your thing, you start to hear what sounds like a language being spoke, and you start to see the voice or the eyes again, and they stop. They just go away. No alarm heard, nothing, and you don't hear anything for the rest of the evening.
And can I roll to see if that's a language that I understand or if I recognize it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll what would be a.
There's one thing I have right just because of my town watch. I get 2 extra languages, and then I have a 1 bonus language as a human, I believe.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me just a die 20 roll with your intelligence as the modifier.
13 plus 1, 14.
Okay, you can tell that it sounds like something you've heard. So it's something from this like plane, but you can't put your finger on it.
Okay, but I know it's not extraplanar at least.
Right.
Okay, fair enough.
As you all start to drift off to sleep, Thor, your alarm goes off.
Dun dun dun.
I rouse the guys, and I
Okay, so as Salem has his mental alarm go off within his head, he comes basically where how would you just describe your like bed camp?
describe my what? I'm sorry.
Do you have like a tent or just a bedroll?
Just a bedroll.
Okay,
Just-
so
Just a bedroll
Everybody-
that I don't
I
even really
assume
use.
we're all just like laying around the fire with our bedrolls.
Right.
Sort of like an Ash Ketchum scene from Pokemon.
perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so Salem bolts straight upright in his sleeping bag and starts to like say something.
Hey guys, I think we've got company.
Oh,
All right.
No.
Where are they? How many?
When you guys look up and you all start to look awake, you can see that there was something in the tree line.
There was something, but there isn't any more now.
You still kind of see what looks like little tiny humans
Inside.
Halflings?
in sight, about like
Oh,
20 feet away from your camp, right around the range too. So they got pretty close to the camp, but they weren't right on you. You guys were thankfully awake. So you see, and they're like furry.
Ewoks.
Well, they're not furry that way.
Like little kodamas, pretty much.
Yeah, those kodamas.
Um, Salem's gonna make an insight check.
Okay, go ahead and roll a die 20.
It's 18 plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 13.
So Thor, your character knows right away that these are something that you guys deal with when you go on patrols outside of the castle. What you're seeing is a needle blight. They are small, like medium-sized plant creatures, is how they describe them. They are actually little, like fir trees, how they have like big, like needly branches and stuff like that. That's what these are made out of. They're like little, like they're furry.
Monkey tail trees.
Yeah, they're kind of like furry, like little miniature humanoids, and they go as they walk around.
Okay.
Rustling at me?
Does Salem recognize them as like more of a nuisance than a threat, or what?
Well, correct. Yeah, they are like a kind of just like.
But are they also maybe a tell of something worse, like on the horizon, if that makes sense as well?
You can't tell, but these guys were definitely advancing on your camp.
Okay, but just through experience, I don't know that like typically when a bunch of these guys are doing whatever, that this also is going on, or
it that information is generally that there is a taint going on that causes these kind of things, that something has happened that causes these things to sprout.
You guys, I gotta wash my taint.
We gotta take care of this taint that's happening right now.
I can feel it. The taint. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative because these needle blights
they mean business.
Are coming at you. They mean business. They stop a little bit when they see that you've all like kind of aroused.
But then they keep going back in. Okay,
but they keep coming in. So everybody roll a d20.
Yep, I'm getting my initiative going.
10.
So 17 initiative, 16 plus 1.
And what are we doing it with?
Your deck. It's your initiative.
Well, I got a 6.
All right. So you were all able to like kind of get out and get your like weapons because of the fact that Salem's alarm went off. So thankfully, by the time they get to you, you guys are fairly ready to be able to fight. And Salem actually is the first in the attack step. So Thor, you were within about 15 feet of a needle blight. You see that there are about 5 of them in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to, how many? There are 5 of them in front of me?
5 of them.
Okay. Let's see here. I think I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on one of them. And that's going to be a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or make a 1d6 or take 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Oh, wow. It got a natural 20. So it succeeds and does not take. Actually, does that mean that it just takes half damage? So
yeah.
Half damage. So that's 1d6 and half.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me damage and then just tell me what it is.
Yep. 6. That's a 3.
3. Okay. So you see that as they're walking towards, like they're kind of like rushing towards the camp. One of them like stops in mid stride and like is hit as if he got like hit by a baseball or something. But there are 4 more still coming towards the party. The next person in turn is actually your old friend Belrast. So he gets up. He's actually got a club, and he's going to go swing at one of the needle blights. Okay. And he fails. So he goes with his big bat or his big club and tries to swing at one of the blights and just completely whiffs like a whiffed baseball.
Okay, but that's not like a critical. He doesn't hurt himself.
No.
Good.
The next people in the turn are actually the blights. Damn it. Amber, what's your armor class?
15.
Damn it. Okay. So, wow. So there were 5 of them in total. Thor hit one of them. They all rush up to one of each of you, including Belrast, but 2 go after Thor. One of them's the one that he hit with the mind sliver. One got a natural 20, so one's going to hit. The other one got an 18 plus 1 to hit.
What are they attacking with?
Let's see here. Their claws.
Their claws.
Their branches are
Then I can use my cantrip Blade Ward, I believe.
What's that do?
You extend your hand and trace a sigil of warding in the air until the end of your next turn. You have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Resistance, so that cuts the damage in half.
Yes.
Okay, they deal 6. Okay, so you are whipped by the needle's little like arms as they attack you and are dealt 3 damage.
Okay, I'm down to 6.
I got 17.
The other blights that attack the other members of the party are unsuccessful in their attack. They come at you, but you kind of like thwart them off. The next, the next person in the attack is Roland, actually. So you've got a blight on you, a little furry tree humanoid.
All right.
Go give me a die 20 roll.
19.
Okay. And if I remember correctly, you have a dagger.
Yep. And light armor.
Okay. Let me check damage on a dagger.
Or did you guys move your couch around? I see it looks like your desk is in the living room now.
Yep, sure is.
That's
we
cool.
got everything all switched around. It was
A lot.
stressful.
Oh no.
What were the weapons you were using? You don't remember, really.
Use dagger.
Okay, so
Dagger and crossbow.
do you have a pyramid-shaped dice?
Yep.
If you need, I can roll 4 people too.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that and then add +1.
4s. And then so 5, I guess.
Okay, so you're able to use your dagger to like stab one of them right into the shoulder, and you can feel it dig around, and it's like digging around in a potted plant.
Oh wow.
And it is now Amber's turn. You've got a needle blight fighting you
Is he really close to me or is he farther away?
within 5 feet distance of you. You just thwarted one of his attacks.
I would like to hit him with my warhammer.
All right, go ahead and give me it's a die 20 to roll to attack.
Okay. I got 20.
Oh, okay. So that's a critical hit.
Okay.
And that means you, I think it's times 2 damage. Can't remember. I think it's times 2.
Okay.
I think it's times 2 unless it specifies if it's a different weapon. So go ahead and roll the damage of your Warhammer.
Oh, wait. D8.
1d8. That's the double pyramid. Next one.
This
Right.
one? This one.
Here, yeah.
I got a 6.
Okay.
So 12.
6 plus your strength. So 7. So 7. So you dealt.
Wait. 6 plus 3, right?
Oh, yeah. My mistake.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I should double check that for future because I'm actually not sure that that's how it works. But nonetheless, double that damage. So you're at 9 plus. So 18. 18 damage with your critical hit. So you take your hammer and you Happy Gilmore this fucking needle blight hard, right up through the groin, all the way up through the top of his head. And he just falls apart into like tree branches, like when you cut a Christmas tree down.
Oh, wow. Only
For a
Daddy would know
kill.
what that's like. Okay.
We now come back to the top of the initiative, and it is Salem.
What's going on around me right now? Who's up? Who's
You
down?
have 2 needle blights currently on you.
2 needle blights and a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah, they're trying to fuck you with their tree whips.
Okay, I'm going
They're gonna make you their
to.
goat.
I'm gonna blast one with another mind sliver.
All right, get it. Wait, I have to
believe-
get it.
Yeah, that's a DC 13.
Another natural 20. This is the hottest natural 20 shit I've ever seen.
Use a different dice.
So this one completely is unfazed by your spell.
That little bastard.
I'm gonna say because he got the natural 20. So that's your spell. Do you have anything else for your turn?
I don't really. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else I can. I mean, we're all just kind of like they're coming at us, and we're just kind of all like back to back, right? Is that kind of how I understand it?
Yeah, you're all kind of like around a campfire.
Yeah. So yeah, there's not too much I can gain from doing anything else.
Okay. Next in the turn order is Belrast. Oh, he got a 19. Chicka-chow. Let's see. All right, so this time he gets a piece of the needle blight that's in front of him, and he's starting to square off, and he hits one of them with the club, and it is on to the next one. So the next in the turn is actually the blights, and they are currently 2 hits. None of those hit. All right. So the one that's fighting with Belras gets a hit back at him, and he does not seem like he's too hurt. The next in the order is Roland. It is time for you to attack your needle blight. All right. So you're trying to get in there with your knife again, and you do not get a piece. Amber, it is your turn next. You killed the blight that was in front of
I'm
you.
gonna go over and attack one of the blights that are on Salem.
Salem's got the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill
Okay.
another one.
Actually, just thinking, the smarter thing would be to protect the person who knows where my Warhammer is. So I feel like protecting
That's
the
this
dude who's
guy.
showing us.
The best
get there.
defense is a good offense.
I know that's true.
He
I'm
seems to
gonna
be
go-
doing fine with his
Okay,
fight, though.
I'm
He
gonna
he
go
got a
help him.
piece. He took a
I'm gonna help
piece.
Salem.
All right.
All right. I got an 18.
Okay. So you successfully are able to attack one of them.
Okay. Oh no, I only got 1 plus 3, so 4.
Okay. I'm going to check that. I think you don't add the strength on the to hit, but that's fine. So you're able to come in there and hit one in the back with your with the warhammer, and it kind of like melds around, and you can see the twig snapping, but the needle blight is still
Go.
back in the fight.
Okay.
Back into the top of order now is Salem. Salem, it's your turn.
I'm gonna mind spike that guy again. He's got a
Mind
DC
spike
13.
it. All right, you are successful this time.
Perfect. Switch back over my shirts.
It's funny because they have a -3 intelligence modifier.
That's outrageous.
That's funny.
They're not smart.
Nope.
3.
Okay. So this one is I'm going to say the same one that you hit again previously. And he definitely takes this one a lot harder. It seems harder for him to shake this one off, but he is still in the fight. The next is Belrast's turn. He tries to hit his needle blight and again is kind of whiffing with his baseball bat. He seems a bit oafish with it. It is now the blight's turn. They both turn to Amber and start attacking at you and fail. They are not able to get the damage off. The one with Belrast is able to hit.
And you're gonna be announcing when people have like advantage and disadvantage and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, but also try to help remind me too, because I need help.
Yeah. It's because I have this protection from good and evil, which makes it so that I can take away advantage or disadvantage on particular rolls.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So the Belrast is hit pretty hard. The one that he's fighting with is sticking and moving, hitting him with that slap punch. So he's getting,
pun intended.
so he's getting pretty worse for the wear. He's not winning his fight so much anymore. Go ahead and give us a die 20.
Roland, get over here and carry the team.
I got a 16.
Oh, so you hit. So give us another die 4 plus 1.
The one that
Yeah, the pyramid
the
one.
hammer. 1.
1. All right. So you're able to cut a couple of branches off, but you're not sinking it in like you did last time.
Yeah.
Next person on the list is Amber.
I swing.
Swing away, my dear.
Oh, I got a 7.
Oh, plus.
Strength?
Yeah.
Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Excuse me. It's only a +3, right, for your strength?
+3, yep.
Okay. So that does not hit.
Okay.
That takes us back to Salem.
Mind sliver. How many guys are left up?
You have the 2 that are after you, the one that's after Belrast, and the one that's after Roland.
Okay, then I will just mind sliver that same one again.
All right. All right. So you're able to get the mind sliver off successfully. Go ahead and roll damage.
Daddy needs a Yahtzee. The 2. I'm switching out my D6.
The needle blight looks like he got what do you call it when you get your brain freeze? Like he got a brain freeze. And all of a sudden his twigs just fall apart as if there was nothing there at all.
That's what I thought.
It is Belrast's turn. Let's see if he can club this damn blight. Oh, nice. He got a 20.
Yeah.
All right. So he is finally able to land his club in just the right spot to get that blight to just bust apart like it's dust. The next person up are the 2 blights against Amber. What's your AC?
My armor class?
Yeah.
Is 15.
15. And they are unsuccessful in attacking you. Roland, the one that is attacking you, is successful. All right, and it does 6 damage. So Roland has been lacerated by these dang needle blights.
Look at dying, man.
I'm dying.
How do you know your life? Is it your hit points or your?
It's your hit points, right? Have you been attacked yet, or you haven't been hit yet at all?
No.
Okay. The next person up in the order is Roland. Die 20.
All right. Papa needs a new pair of feet. Come on, let's do this. 20.
All right. So go ahead and roll your D4.
Yeah, 4.
4. All right. +1. So that's 5 times 2. So this time you take your dagger and stab it through, and it goes right through him, just completely like it was a kung fu fist, like yeah. And he disappears or falls apart like dead Christmas trees.
Yes.
The next person in order is Amber. You've got the last 2 needle blights in front of you.
I got a 12.
12 hits.
12 plus 3.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Damage.
A 6.
Nice. Okay. So you're able to hit the other one that Thor's fighting, and it is crunched. Like it looks like it is gone into 2D almost. It is still alive, but it is a little crunched up, like all its needles are closed.
Oh, okay.
Like it got smushed.
Okay.
It is now Salem's turn.
Salem is going to mind sliver that same one that Amber just crushed.
Wait, is there only one left now against Amber? Did you kill one with your mind sliver last time?
Yes.
Okay, so there was actually only one against Salem.
Oh, okay.
Amber, I mean. Anyways, go ahead and roll your attack.
He rolls a intelligence save. DC 13.
Correct. Which he saves.
That son of a bitch.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the roll again?
It's a DC 13.
13. No, he misses. Excuse me. Do the damage.
5.
Okay. So the same thing happens to this one. He gets like a brain freeze and just stops and moving and falls apart like he's unanimated.
Is it all of them?
And that's all of them. That's the end.
Salem recognizes these creatures, so he knows these are just like forest creatures you might come upon. It wasn't like some insect they used to.
They are right. As the battle ends, you can hear off in the woods, but they seem to be going away.
These creatures, while not a threat, are typically involved with something called a taint.
Belrast
could be a threat.
Belrast seems a little shaken, and he says, "Guys, I told you this forest, it's spooky, man. When we go in here, you got to be ready."
Or just wash your taint.
Hey, thank you for listening to Roleplay After Dark. We're releasing our episodes every 2 weeks, and our next episode is on April 14th. Like, subscribe, and please share this podcast with your friends.